So for winterisation, it's really important that things like the antifreeze in the engine are checked before we get to winter. In this particular boat, it's got a header tank here. Now, if you take the cap off, it's quite low on water, and we don't know what the strength of the antifreeze is. So using a hydrometer would give us an idea of how much strength the antifreeze is. But likewise, one of the things that a lot of people don't realise is that antifreeze, after about 2 or 3 years these days, becomes an aggressor. So it will and potentially can cause damage to your engine if you don't regularly change it every 2 or 3 seasons.
Okay.
So there's quite a lot there because you've obviously got the skin tank as well on the engine. So that's quite an important one to do.
And the water being low, is that an issue? Or?
Well, yeah, I would definitely have that topped up before we start chugging off anywhere. The other thing is, for winter, a lot of engineers prefer to see fresh oil in an engine, so it's not sitting there with contaminants sitting inside the sump pump and everything else.
Yeah.
There's the dipstick there and there's the oil filler over there. And then likewise, the other one that you really want to try and think about is impellers. A seasonal change on those, whether you do it at the start of the season or the end of the season really doesn't matter, but personally I would do it at the start of the season, only because the impeller would have sat there for the 4 or 5 months not being used, crushed, so it's better to start that there.
Better start the season with a new one. Yeah.
New one, alright? The impeller is actually on the front of this engine, so you're in a really clever place in a particular boat like this. It's quite awkward for someone to try and change it.